Hello, Hofstra fans, and welcome to the W. Mason Coach Report with head men's basketball coach Joe Mihalich. Welcome, Coach.
Great to be here. It's as I said, it's been a while since we've done this. I'm excited.
Well, Coach, you're off to a 3-1 start in CAA play, a 1-1 week last week. Let's talk about last week, and we obviously need to talk about the William Mary game. You lost to the Tribe, your first CAA loss of the year. Give us your thoughts on that game.
Well, clearly we didn't have it. It was a clunker for us. I mean, we have some guys that weren't feeling so good, but at the end of the day, it's about attitude and effort. I thought we were less than average in those two areas, and that's not acceptable. So we'll own that. We will own that, and we'll give William & Mary all the credit. It's a very good team. I mean, they have an NBA player on their team, and they have a transfer who's going to be an all-conference player, another 7-footer. So they're unique. They're very good. We're going to have to own it, as I said earlier, and use it to make ourselves a better team. And
speaking of owning it and speaking of making yourself a better team, sports are about how you respond to adversity and stuff like that. Yeah. Would you characterize Saturday as the perfect response to what happened Thursday?
We responded very well. I think I've heard people say things like this, that, whenever there's success involved, it's probably because there was failure along the way. And you gotta lose to know what it's like to lose, and you gotta lose so you can know what it's like to win. And our guys, as you just said, we responded well, we handled it well, and played well against Elon.
And speaking of responding well and playing well against Elon, we need to start with one person and one person only. DeJour Bowie. I mean, one of the most magical performances I've personally seen. What are your thoughts as it was going on? I mean, maybe in the moment you don't think about it, but you look at that box score at the end. What are you saying to yourself about that game?
It's incredible. I mean, he was, now you and I both saw Justin Wright Foreman for a bunch of years score a lot of points, and he was doing the same things. He had a good chance to get 50 at one point. I mean, we took him out of the game towards the end there, but he just kept scoring. He made shots. He made foul shots. He made it look effortless. He's been incredible this year, and he's playing at a high. But everything he's gotten, he's earned. I mean, he's the first one in the gym. He's the last one to leave. He's so locked in. He's playing like a senior. It's just fun to be with him every day.
Yeah, you kind of said it. The word effortless was the way I kind of said to people after the game. 15 of 19 from the field, 6 of 8 from the 3, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. It really appeared effortless for him. If I asked you going in November, did you think DeJour in a 3-game span could score 35 and then 2 games later score 44? And this is meant in no way to diminish what he's done in his amazing career. Yeah, well, did you think that this was possible?
Never. And anybody that says that they thought it would happen or could happen, they'd probably say the same thing. And as you have already alluded to, it's not about disrespect to DeJour, but that's just a lot of points. And he's been terrific, and we're just going to sit back and enjoy it, and hopefully continue to do it.
Yeah, and obviously this is a lot about DeJour, this show, because of what he's done over the last 10 days. In addition to the points, this is a young man that's going to finish top 5 or 6 in assists in the program history, top 5 or 6 in steals in program history, going to shatter the games played record. I mean, it's really a remarkably underrated career, isn't it?
It really is. It really is. And you've just mentioned all those things. They're for real, those stats. Those are hard things to do. If you just do any one of these 3 things we're talking, he's going to be a 1,000-point scorer, well over that now, right? And you mentioned all the steals and the assists. The wins. How about the wins? He's going to have a lot of wins too. So, he's had an incredible career, and it's Hall of Fame worthy down the road. I mean, down the road they'll be talking about putting DeJour Bowie in the Hall of Fame.
And speaking of a couple other guys that really played well in the Elon game, you had Isaac Conte tied his career high with 19 points, and Omar Silverio tied his career high with 13 points. What do you see from those guys? Isaac really seems to be starting to hit his stride, isn't he?
He's getting better and better all the time, and you and I have talked about this off the air. A year ago at this time, Jaquil Taylor was still coming into his own, and then went on to have a second half of the season like no other. Jaquil had a terrific year, and we're hoping that Isaac's spiraling in that direction as well. He's getting more and more confident, more and more used to playing, more and more effective, and just getting better and better every game.
You've played 4 conference games, 3-1 right so far. What have you liked from your team? You're off to a real solid start here in CA play as you're finding their roles. What have you liked from your squad?
Yeah, we've been inconsistent. We haven't been good for 2 halves many games, But we have found a way to win, and our guys seem to do that. They have that refuse to lose, find a way to get it done, and they've done that. We were down at half against Towson, down at half against JMU, both on the road. Had a bad start against Elon, and swam back to take the game under control. So you got to like those qualities, but we do know we have to keep getting better and better every day.
Following a 4-game and 8-day span, you now have just one game this week. It's a big one. It's probably arguably, people don't talk about it, maybe the best rivalry in the league. Hofstra Northeastern have met extensively. The all-time series is even deadlocked at 23. You meet at 8 o'clock on Thursday night on CBS Sports Network, national TV, up in Boston. They ended the streak last year up there. What are your thoughts on that program and kind of what the series has become?
Yeah, I mean, it is a great rivalry, and we have a lot of respect for their program. And Billy Cohen does a great job, and I respect how he does things and the way they do things. And we really, I mean this in a healthy way. We love playing against them, and we don't like playing against them, but we love playing against teams like that because it's it gives you a chance to be the best version of your own self.
And what challenges do they give your team this year? Obviously, they've retooled a little bit too from last year. They've had some new players on the roster.
Yeah, they just have so many ways that they can beat you. I mean, there's just no easy way to, they have no weakness. They're solid in every area, and to beat them, you're going to have to find a way to, be tougher than them when you have the ball. You're going to have to find some answers for all the options they have when they're on offense. They have a young point guard who's playing really well. They got. One of my favorite players in the league is Bolden Brace, who's just an underrated star, and they have a great scorer in Jordan Rowland. So the big guys playing good. I mean, as I just said, they don't have any weaknesses.
And Coach, again, Thursday's games on national TV, 8 o'clock, CBS Sports Network. This is an important venture for this conference and this program, for your program specifically, and this conference as a whole. 2 national TV games Thursday. Can you talk about what this means for you and your program?
Well, I mean, it's great for Hofstra to be. I mean, it's great for the league. It's great for Hofstra University for people to realize. The coaches in our league always say this. It's the best conference in the country that nobody knows about. 1 through 10, really good programs, really good coaches, really good players, great schools. So for us to be on national TV, it's a good thing.
Well, Coach, we thank you and wish you good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on the W. Mason Coach Report with head men's basketball coach Joe Mihalich.